How does it feel taking over from your friend, Dr. Okupe?
Well, I mean, it feels good. I mean, look, it's a bittersweet experience. Bitter in the respect that he had to live in those circumstances. And of course, you had the judgment. That was the first judgment that I had, that was essentially exculpating, the person standing before her. She said it was an honest mistake. That is the judge, not the lawyer of the defense. So, I mean, the party in such circumstances, for me, it's not a good thing. It deserves more than a better exit like that. But nonetheless, life must go on. What I'm buying, I've been, but I'm also back to familiar territory. I'm used to presidential campaigns. I led two before in 2003 and 2007 as political advisor and as a campaign coordinator of President Goodluck Jonathan in 2011. So,
and your party won that at that time when you were actively involved?
All the times.
So this time around, anything?
Of course. I mean, that's if you want to.
You are the winning man.
If you are in numerology, if you have a talent in numerology or magic or astrology, it's left for you now to decipher, the meaning behind the meaning.
So Osuntokun means win.
It means success.
Success, indeed. Is it a coincidence, of course, that both for yourself, Dr. Okupe, and yourself, Akin Osuntokun, are very close allies of Chief Olusegun Obasanjo?
Allies? Well, yes, you are correct, but he's a father figure. That's a better description of the relationship. He's a father figure to us, not as allies. So
the inference some are putting into this appointment, that this is perhaps an Obasanjo slot.
Well, look, assuming that what you are saying is correct, okay, am I not qualified for the job? Am I not competent for it?
Does it take away the fact that it's an Obasanjo slot?
I don't know what you mean by Obasanjo slot. I don't know whether you have to ask the presidential candidate, my principal, whether it was an Obasanjo lot, and that was how the position was filled. Don't forget that I was the zonal coordinator, the immediate zonal coordinator of the campaign in Southwest. So this is essentially an elevation. It's not that I'm just joining the campaign organization. But if you say that Obasanjo is Obasanjo's lot, well, people have different perceptions, and you are at liberty to say so. I can't. The press has.
There is an intertwining nature of politics and permutations. President Obasanjo at some fora had given some tacit endorsement to Mr. Peter Obi. And incidentally, someone who had been working with President Obasanjo for a long time, Dr. Doyin Okupe, was leading the campaign, and he steps aside. Another very close and long-time ally of President Obasanjo again takes over. So, I mean, astrology, permutation, maybe one is not far from the truth.
No, listen, the first question, the essential question, that you want to ask, is what I'm bringing to the table. Forget about who recommended me for whether I'm fulfilling the slot of somebody. That's really, that's not an issue. It's my capacity and competence to do the job that matters most. If Obasanjo recommends a very competent person who will lead the party to victory, so why should I have any issues with that? So I don't see, for me, it's a non-issue. Whether I don't know.
Do you have the backing of President Obasanjo?
What do you mean? You will have to ask. I didn't appoint myself.
No, but I'm asking.
Listen, I don't know.
If my boss asked me to represent him at an event, I have his backing. Is President Obasanjo fully backing a Peter Dati campaign?
Yes.
Are you a voice of President Obasanjo in the campaign?
No.
So you are Akin Osuntokun.
Yes,
your own man.
Yes.
Are you a full member of Labour Party?
No, I don't know what you mean by full member of Labour Party.
You were a former member of the PDP, I assume. Or are you still a member of the PDP?
You see, all these, I'm not longer a member of the PDP. Look, in the first instance, I think people get these things wrong. A presidential campaign organization is not the same thing as a party hierarchy, as a party, you know. When I was up, there's a sense of deja vu in what is going on. When I was appointed the director of publicity in 2002 by President Obasanjo, I was not a member of PDP. But if I take the responsibility, once I assume the office, then of course, effectively, I become a member, you know, of the Labour Party. So to that extent, you know, I'm a member.
Are you still running for Senate?
No.
Have you officially dropped that toga?
I don't know what you mean by officially. I've abandoned it, if that is what you want to say.
And because, I mean, look at it. Your name is still on the INEC website.
Let me tell you something.
As of this minute that we're talking.
The campaign office has issued a press release in that respect. Look, the question you should ask yourself is, what law have I breached in accepting the appointment? What law has the presidential candidate who appointed me has breached in appointing me? Look, I can't help anybody who wants to pursue notoriety as a way of life. You know, the man who is doing this one is supposedly the National Publicity Secretary of the Labour Party. Ask him, why will a National Publicity Secretary of a party do that to his own party? So it's a redundant question at any rate. It's of no consequence. It's of no consequence at all. Whether you look legally, constitutionally,